Hello everyone, welcome to General Orlando 327 plays Final Fantasy XIII, episode 41. So I spent some time grinding in Mahabara with the 6 Cryohedron fight, and I am up to I've got everybody with at least two um, rolls up to level 5. And let's see. I think Fang might be the Fang and Snow both have 3 at level 5. I guess Vanille does too. All right, so I've got 3 people at level with 3 rolls maxed out, and I have 3 people with 2 rolls maxed out. And I've also built our collection of gil back up to about 1 million. I farmed for 2 full stacks of bomb cores is the amount of time that I spent here, and so it was roughly an hour and a half, give or take. Maybe. I don't even think it was that long, come to think of it. So anyway, now we're in Mahabara. We started the quest last time. The reason we came here in the first place was to go all the way down to the end of the left path. Well, actually, we came for 2 reasons. We came to kill the one at the end of the right path, and then we went to the one at the end of the left path to pick up our next mission. So we're going to do mission 53, which is significantly further down the numbers than where we are, but it gives us some good rewards, and it's something we're capable of doing now. So what we need to do is go back to... we're going to jump across here to get to the closest save. Actually, I think... Yeah, there's a save. Or there's a teleport stone right over here. I did save 25 of the bomb cores. I sold all of the bomb ashes off. We don't really need those anymore. But I did save about 25 bomb cores just in case I need something for some fiddling with equipment upgrades. Because I think we will want some of those yet. I can't remember if we still need some fragments or not. I saved those just in case I wasn't supposed to sell all the ashes off, but I think it's safe just to sell the ashes and the fragments. We're going to jump to the Padrian Archaeopolis, which is where we were to farm for the Tetratic Gear way back in chapter 11. The next thing we need to do is make a quick pit stop to the save point for 1 piece of gear. If we go into, let me think of which one it's in, Moogle Works, and buy 1 pair of Nimbletoe boots. So what this does is going into equipment, and we're going to put them on lightning in place of her morale talisman. So what this does is, in addition to increasing her ATB gauge rate further, this is in the same category as the Aurora Scarf and the Sprint Shoes. It also gives her improved evasion, which gives her increasing odds of dodging the attacks with her evasion ability and her sentinel roll. And this is why I love having Lightning as a sentinel, because she is absolutely perfect for this particular type of fight. We're going to do that, and then we're going to take off we don't need the Survivalist catalog or the Connoisseur catalog on anymore. In place of the Survivalist catalog, we're going to give her a metal armband to give her some D-Protect resistance. Also very useful for her sentinel roll in this fight. And then we're going to replace Fang's Connoisseur catalog with the Blessed Talisman again. I think that's what we're gonna do anyway. Yeah. Give her back her blessed talisman that we had on her at one point. And the other thing we need to do is go back and switch Saz's morale talisman back to a blessed talisman. Because we're back to not needing him much in the non-support roles. And then the next thing we need to do is change our paradigm deck considerably. Basically, we're going to be putting lightning in as a sentinel in most of the paradigms that we're already using. And then modifying our set B because we don't need it at all. With the exception of Cerberus. So there we go. Alright. And we're going to start out in Cerberus. And our mark is right back a ways down this direction. Before where it's right near the same area where we fought the Munchkin Maestro Mark fight. The one that actually starts right back there at that Seath Stone that we came in at. On our way, we're going to have to kill some stuff, but whatever. How did I get a preemptive strike? Oh, because the Maestro wasn't standing. It wasn't all the way up. Which is funny, because I even hesitated to before I actually went in there. I'm like, the Munchkins totally saw me. How did I get a preemptive strike? But that's because the Maestro hadn't completed its standing up yet. Alright, so here we go. These are our targets. Actually, the big one's really our target because the little ones we can take out in 3 seconds flat, which is why we're starting out in Cerberus. Bye-bye. Alright, and now we got our real target, which we know nothing about at this point, other than apparently it's capable of inflicting poison because it's already died. Cool. Alright, what we need to do is switch to premeditation. And then use Libra, because of course we do. And we may as well just go ahead and use Dispel Death, because at this point the only buff we have on is 1 haste, and he had inflicted some pretty interesting debuffs on us already. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to start debuffing him. We can get 4 on him. Looks like Deprotect, Deshell, Imperil, and Curse, which are really our 4 most useful ones. So, and this is why we love Lightning, because he's just going to keep attacking her, and she's just going to keep dodging most of everything, which allows us to get set up. Oh yeah, I can daze him too. Okay, nice hunk of grass there, thanks. This is the one we're really worried about. And she got hit by it, but it's okay. Which means I really ought to heal her. So I actually need Solidarity for a second. Just to keep her up. There we go. And then we can go back to this. We need to get, let me think of what all we need to get on. Yeah, Saz is basically countercasting is what he's primarily doing. And we need to get Daze on, well, actually we really don't, but if we can get Daze, that'll give us time to get the rest of our buffs up. What? What just hit it? Did it just lose Daze that quickly? Must have. About it. Oh, you know why? I think she provoked him. Which is useful, but... Alright, and then get that on, and we're good to go. Alright, and we're gonna go for... Moo? I guess that's power because I don't have Smart Bomb in here. If we have trouble with this, we can always do. We can always make use of Snow in Lightning's role and switch Lightning over to Saz's role. But as you can see, this is pretty trivial at this point. You can take it down with Cerberus at this point. There we go, easy peasy. And that's number 53 for our missions, so there are worse ones, obviously, but we get a Blaze Ring out of that. Later on, we're going to get a much better reward from fighting one of those, but for now, that's all we need. And then we can go this way, back to the jump point. Let's set everything back to the way we actually want it. La la la. Blessed Talisman. Morale Talisman. I might need to fix this. I just discovered that I had an error in my guide. In fact, I might have 2 of them. Oh, that's why. Let's see. Where's the other error that I had? I have 2. There it is. Alright, that solves that problem. I know I've mentioned this before, but I have written my own guide for this game, so I'm following my own guide as we go through this, just to make sure I don't miss anything. Not to mention optimum tactics that I've discovered through multiple playthroughs. I forgot to reset my paradigms. Because try disaster, Smart Bomb. Oh, by the way, I did get slow for well, as you can see, he's rank 5 on Saboteur, so I've gotten all of the debuffs on him now, so he can function as our primary Saboteur. We don't have to change back to Snow or to Fang very often anymore. At this point, if we need something else, we'll probably end up using Vanille, just because she has Death and the Belladonna wand, or at this point it's the Malboro wand. But so if Saz no longer covers it for Saboteur, then we probably want Vanille anyway, for increased chance of hitting and the extra spell if we need it. Alright, so now we're going to go back to Central Expanse. It doesn't really matter whether we do Central Expanse or Northern High Plain. They're both going to take us to about an equal distance to where we need to go. We need to go past the paling that we took down the last time in the north part of the Arclight Steppe. Which means we have to get a Chocobo, which conveniently are right next to both of those teleport markers. But I still prefer this one. Mostly because if I come from the other direction, I have a tendency to accidentally go into behemoth territory. And I don't prefer to go that route. Alright, right up here.
Nice.
Alright. More tetradic gear that we don't need. Woohoo! Let's see if we can avoid the goblins this time. This particular circle of goblins is very difficult to avoid. Just because usually they get up so quickly and race in between to where you're trying to go. Alright. And now we're to the area we have not yet been. And if you go on your chocobo, it will automatically take you off of your chocobo, but your chocobo will not leave the area, so it's very useful. Normally you have to actually jump off your chocobo and then you lose your chocobo. But with that little cutscene there, your chocobo is going to stay right there, which is where we want it to stay. So hello, new area. And as you can see that there, once we get through this little area, there is another paling beyond it. So this goes back a ways. And there are stuff we can collect while we're here, so we're going to do that. We're going to do the teleport stone first, so that yellow blinking one there. And we're just going to go right that direction. Why are you all running away from me? Maybe they're smarter than they look. Nah, they're really not. Bye-bye, bye-bye now, bye-bye. Boom. Sure, let's kill you too. Why not? Again, with the preemptive strike from just running into him while he was still down. And there we go. Easy peasy. So you can actually get to this teleport stone without fighting this battle, but meh. Meh. Whatever. We are going to be fighting a lot of these, so I mean you could liberate it, but not really worth it. Actually, I take that back. It is worth doing. I forgot. Because they're resistant to physical attacks. which you can discover more rapidly by just using Libra. Ow. Actually, that didn't hurt all that bad. Every time I see one of those like wind blade attacks, there's one mark battle that has similar attacks that can devastate. See you, Daddy, now. It's actually, I think it's actually the last mark of the game. Second to last? Can't remember for sure. Alright. So now, here we are, starting mission 31. So we're all the way to the north of the steppe, past the first paling, on the raised plateau there, and then our mark is right nearby. But as we're going, we're going to just pick up some treasure spheres along the way. One of which... one like right here somewhere. No, I guess not. I don't know why I was thinking there was one right here, but it's not. Oh, that's why I hear it. It's in there. Which is where we're going to go first. I am still set up properly for this. So let's just kill these. Now you done it. Alright, you get a witch's bracelet here, which you are going to want. That's one of the high tier magic boosting accessories, so you are definitely going to want that. And it's easy to miss. Come on. I hate these things. Only because it's impossible for them to hit you. They just keep near missing you over and over and over again. It's like, come on, just hit me already. Oh no, you poisoned me. Alright, and then we can get this sphere. There's some fractured horns. Then we can go down here and fight the mark. This is not the mark. In case you're wondering. Alright, so we're starting in Cerberus here. Probably pretty easily get a preemptive strike. Fine, whatever. Don't need it. Alright, we start by killing the meat shields. Also known as Seekers. Hey, that was easy. Alright, then we're going to switch over to set A, because there's only one target, so unless they're physical damage only, then there's no sense in I could actually Libra this, maybe, save us a little bit of time, but probably not. There we go. I don't think that comfortable that much, but... Could switch to Cerberus once it was staggered, but meh, who cares? Unless you're going for a 5-star battle, which I guess, whatever. As I've stated multiple times, I don't care. I go for simplicity. Alright, so we got that. And we get 3 perfect conductors out of that, so That's worth doing as well. Alright, now we're going to curl around to the other side.
Say goodbye.
Should probably want to use full onset B for this, just because of the end spells. Although he's going to waste time casting Protect, because of course he is. Don't forget you can just sit here and spam Ruinga, rather than let it queue for the entire extra. Wow, that was wonderful. He still hasn't cast any of the end spells on me, and now we're both dazed. Cool. Just what I always wanted. Hey, there we go. Now he's casting end spells. Finally. There we go. Now Cerberus will make quick work of them with their elemental weaknesses. Wait to use Whale when none of us are in range of you. Good plan. Alright. Then we're going to whip around here. Smart Bomb. Take out this Cactuar, which looks much bigger in here than it does anywhere else, just because of the scale of the little enclosure that we're in. Which I personally think is kind of cool, the way they do that. Are you immune to... You're immune to status, so I'm just wasting my time trying to do that. Cool. But hey, that stabilized my fan gauge enough that I should be able to just finish and try disaster. Probably should have done it the other way, to be fair. Should have used set A, or set B. Try to get it in fire, but of course, Sass probably would have wasted time casting Protect anyway. Alright, and then we just drop down here for another easily missed sphere with an extra collector catalog that we don't need. So this one we can actually sell. Not that it's actually better plan. Upgrade it, make it a connoisseur catalog, and then dismantle it. Since we can, I'll do it in just a second, but we can upgrade it with 2 bomb cores. Actually, we don't even need to upgrade it to a connoisseur catalog. We can just upgrade it to a maxed out collector catalog and get an incentive chip and a succulent fruit, and that sells for a total of $42.50 in gil. So I'm going to go right over here to the nearest save point and go ahead and do that. No, I needed to upgrade first. Two bomb cores? Yep. Boom. I think we need a Minar Stone in order to upgrade that, which isn't really worth it. So let's just go ahead and dismantle it, and then we can sell those. And we can sell all the rest of this junk that we've collected because we don't need it. Alright, there we go. That's why I like to keep my inventory organized like this, so that I know anything that I've picked up that isn't in this list, or another ore or whatever, I could just sell. So anything below my ores, I can sell. That's why I'll try to keep it organized. Alright, so now we're going to go over here. Try to take out these guys before they stand up. There we go. Boom. Another preemptive strike. That I accidentally did in whatever. Still fine. Well, actually, they're all stay staggered this way better than any Cerberus, so. Especially since Fang has the taming pole equipped, she wouldn't be able to stagger whatever she's fighting. So, this actually worked a little bit better with a preemptive strike. I actually could have done Try Disaster and done even better, but it's fine. Alright, and then here behind us, where we jump down, is the next mission marker, mission 33. Now you'll notice that our mark this time is an adamantulid, which we were taking out way back in mission 13, in chapter 11. And then in chapter 12, we took on its bigger brother, so this is going to be absolutely nothing. Coincidentally, we still have our chocobo, which we wouldn't have if we had already been to this area once. Yeah, go away. I don't want to fight you. I've already fought you once, unnecessarily. Yeah, this way. There we go. Now I remember how to get through that circle without hitting him. Not that it matters, I have 3 morale feathers, but sometimes you can get really unlucky in here. Hit that one by accident, get hit by one of these flowers as they pop up on accident, and then nail this cactuar on the way through, since it tends to just run right into your path. I've had that happen before. Lost my chocobo, which of course by now it doesn't matter because I've got another chocobo right over there, but whatever. I have done that before. Going the other direction is when it's really annoying to do that on accident. Alright, then we need to take a... No. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, but stop it. Alright, we're going to go off this side so that doesn't happen again. There we go. We need to go this direction. Again, with the jumping up things, I don't need you to jump up. Alright, so the one that's right here, the adamantulid, is just a bonus. We're going to go ahead and kill it anyway. Because, why not? Get off the chocobo. There it is. I was gonna say, my adamantulid ran away. Which we should just be able to do at this point in Smart Bomb. Thank you. By now, these are trivially easy. Especially since both of our girls in Ravager mode are going to be in the air most of the time. And the stomps won't hardly touch them. Not that it matters, obviously, because the stomps aren't doing hardly anything to start with. But hey, look! Have we already got all of this? No, there are still 2 more status effects we can get on this thing. Not that it matters, because we're going to kill it before the other 2 land, probably. And it still does Quake, which is kind of annoying, but Hey, look, we killed it anyway. During the Quake animation. And we got gold dust out of it, which is 30,000 gil, I believe. And then here's our actual mark. The one that we have to fight for the mission. Which we can just repeat. Don't even need to rinse first. And there we go. See if we can get any loot this time. Nope. Can't be that lucky. We do get a white cape out of it, which is kind of useless. I actually don't even remember what it does, to tell you the truth. Fog. I don't remember if we ever use that. Speaking of which, I can sell that to try to tiara too. Alright, so now we're Chocobo-less, which means if we want to go back to where we were, we have to go find another Chocobo. So we're not going to do that right now. We skipped a mission by number. We did 31 and then 33. So as long as we're out here, we're going to do 32. First thing we need to do is get back to Vallis Media. And the fastest way to do that is going to be by walking. And we're walking. Nice thing is we can follow the destination marker. If we really wanted to get ambitious, we could kill an Adamantoise. But why bother? Also, we could ride Chocobo, but also, why bother? Okay, didn't really mean to do that, but thanks, Fang. Yeah, I'm really not worried about you guys. Just saying, I've faced way worse than you already. It doesn't matter. We can still pull this off. Actually, probably ought to do this anyway, because we might be able to kill it before it stands up. So the real Behemoth King, please not stand up. In that case, let's do this. Take out the Gorgonospids for me while I kill the Behemoth King by myself. Oh no, you used Sunder on me. Remember when that used to take out our entire party? Wasn't all that long ago. Okay, I lied. It was like 10 hours ago. Actually, it was more than that. Alright, so it's probably 6 to 1, half dozen to the other, whether you walk or use the teleport stone to get to base camp and then walk back. But we're going to do this. Yeah. and it's right here. Alright, and we're gonna backtrack this way. Yeah, don't need to watch that either. Alright, so our mission, our mark is over here. There it is. Right near the northern high plane teleport stone, so we're going to jump over there. Wait. I turned the wrong direction. I'm like, this doesn't look right. And we'll get some easy CP while we're here. Speaking of, how am I doing? Okay, yeah, I've got plenty of space before I run out of room for the cap. Alright, there's the Behemoth King. And there's the other thing. 5 seconds! Could kill that Behemoth King too, but meh. Whatever. Alright, so we actually want to head a little bit, let's see, on the map it would be east. To the side, like where that treasure sphere is, on the water. Because we can get a preemptive strike if we're careful about it. So we're going to stick really close to the edge of the water. Follow it around, and then once we are directly behind it, we need to set up a smart bomb, and then we can get an easy preemptive strike. Then we toss a Libra, try to prevent accidentally healing it, like that, and then we kill it. There we go. Easy peasy. Where am I at for time? 45 minutes, yeah. We got lots of time. Okay, so now we're thankfully right near Chocobo again. Because we're going to go back up to the Hyrie Archaeopolis. By the way, see that guy over there? That's Titan. We're gonna go do his little set of trials sometime in the near future. I I can't remember if we do it before or after we have our top tier weapons. I think we do it after we have our top tier weapons. Because there's one, the final encounter there is rather interesting. Whee! Just want to give my chocobo an exercise here. Wait, there's a somewhere. It's this way. Where is it? Is it this one? There it is.
Hmm?
Okay, yeah, no, we're doing Titan's Trials next. After we have one mission, the paling that I was talking about way up there. No, not up there. That's the wrong direction. Up there. That paling. That's the paling that hides Titan's Trials, so that's where we're going. Right, there's that. Not that we particularly need that all that much, but, you know, whatevs. Am I going the wrong direction? I think I'm facing the wrong direction. Oh, no. Not entirely. I always love to try to go between these just because it's fun. It's a nice little challenge to not get hit by them. Not that it matters, but... Really, must you make a big hassle of jumping over those little tiny things? Alright, so we need to go... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Did we ever get the sphere behind the Yoku over there? Yeah, we did. I thought we did. Thought we did that on the Nyoku video. Nope. No, I want to go up there. Fine, whatever. We'll just jump over. Yeah. So if you go up there with it still having a chocobo, it's gonna kick you off. And it's gonna run away, unfortunately. Because it doesn't like Titan, apparently. Alright, so we get another mark here. And this is one of the scariest looking fights you're gonna ever see in this game. Just come on right down here. Like, oh man. Oh man, this guy looks nasty. Okay, wait, what? Don't worry, you'll get to fight him in 13-2. And he is as nasty as he looks. But instead we get to fight a Tomberry, and we all know how bad those are. But hey, there's only one of them. It's okay. So while I'm doing this... Oh, I need to deliver him. It's worth mentioning, while I'm fighting him, that he drops... He has a extremely rare drop of a Tomberry figurine, which is worth 28,500 gil in itself. As you can see at this stage in our development, this battle is not tough. And the marker's not very far away. The downside is I have literally spent over 5 hours grinding this guy and not once gotten a Tomberry figurine. So I know he drops them, but good luck trying to get it. I don't think you get one anywhere else. So if you're going for the achievement for collecting all of the, at least one of all of the items, accessories, and equipment in the game, you're gonna have to get one from him. I think. I don't remember there being one anywhere else. Hang on 1 second, I can find out real quick. Oh, I take that back. There's a mark battle later that you can get one as a secondary reward. So ignore that. Unless you feel like grinding, which, again, not too bad. It's as far as grinding for CP goes, it's a much better one to grind than the cryohedrons we were doing at the end of last episode. Because he gives you, with the growth egg in place, you're getting 15,000 CP, and you're guaranteed 7 bomb cores from the secondary reward of doing the mission over again. So this is actually a little bit better place to do it. It just takes longer per battle. So not a horrible place to do it. And if you happen to get a Tomberry figurine, like I say, it's worth 28,000 gold. Gil. I almost called it gold because of Tales of Graces. Hey, at least I didn't call it money, right? This is not Kingdom Hearts. Alright, I think I'm going to end the episode here because Titan's Trials are a long string of missions to do all of them. So, yeah. Alright. So we're going to call it an episode here. I'm going to save. I'm going to spend up my CP. And then I'm going to sell whatever I have loot. I want to finish her Sentinel roll. Not that I'm going to get it finished with 190,000 CP, but... Commando? Yeah. Alright, there's the third one for her. We can do medic, although I probably... Well, yeah, I guess I do. I think I have her as a secondary medic every once in a while for the rest of the game. Well, I'm not even sure about that, to tell you the truth, because at some point I take Lightning pretty much out of my party for the rest of the game, unless I need her as a evasive Sen. Let's see, what was I doing for you? Were you finishing this? No. That one? Huh. I don't remember what I was actually doing with you. Was I doing Sen? Oh yeah, that's right. I was finishing Sen for the HP. He actually makes a halfway decent Sentinel. We will actually use him as a Sentinel in a strategy later for a Mark mission. Because of his higher hit points. We'll use Saz, Snow, and Fang for a Tri-Sentinel setup. Actually, he'll be the only one that isn't a Sentinel, now that I think about it. But we need his extra HP. Is this the one I was doing? I don't know why I was maxing this one out. Oh yeah, because I think the only other two I have left are... no. Yeah, no, because the only other two I have left are Commando and Sentinel. He doesn't really need those. Yeah, I wasn't doing that one. I think I was doing Medic. Yeah. Just so he has the extra roll levels when he actually needs to be in Medic mode. Which he will actually do a couple of times. Yeah, sure. Alright, that's that. Sell off some of the loot that I've collected. We can actually go through, I think I have some accessories. We don't need the Hermes sandals anymore because that's what we use to upgrade to get sprint shoes. So we can sell that. Keep these, keep that. Don't need the Tetradic Tiara. Definitely still want the Nibble Toe boots. I don't think I've ever used this. But I think we actually need to keep it for... Well, I mean, it's only worth 10 gil to start with. But I think we actually need to keep it for something else anyway. If we wanted to do the items trophy, I think you need that to upgrade into something. Or dismantle into something. I can't remember which. But we already sold the extra collector catalogs. I think that's it. We can actually sell one of the doctor's codes at this point, but only one, because we need to use the other one for upgrading into something, and you can't get another one. But I'm not going to. Just to play it safe. Yeah, that's it. We can probably get rid of some of those bangles, too. And the lower level, we'll probably get rid of the power wristband, maybe the brawler's wristband, but, and the magician's mark. One other thing I wanted to do before I save, wasn't there? CP, sell stuff. No, I guess that's it. Alright. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys the next time. Everybody have a great day.